Artificial ignorance. Now bear with me, hold on to your chatbots, hold on to your horses, hold on to your old ideas and your new ideas. Bear with me for a moment, if you please. Artificial ignorance. Every single one of us, to some degree, are employing, are using, are under the spell of artificial ignorance. The idea that we are somehow separate from our source, from information, from knowledge, from wisdom. The idea that we are somehow needing something. The idea that something needs to change, something needs to become, something needs to happen for me to be okay, for the world to be okay, for the world to be saved, for the evolution of humanity, for the ascension of the dear ones. Artificial ignorance. All ignorance is artificial. All the ideas that we don't know who we are, why we are here, and what this is completely artificial. It's completely fabricated. And it's fabricated by us, for us, as us, for the purposes of knowing ourselves, for remembering ourselves as that which is in no way ignorant and in no way artificial. Artificiality is like a bad copy. The poppy becomes the heroin. The potato becomes the whiskey. The metal becomes the gun. The atom becomes the atom bomb. Artificial is when humans in a deluded state and an ignorant state take natural source substance. I was just blowing away a mosquito, letting it know who I am with that source substance. They are surrounding me. When humans in an artificially ignorant state of who they are take natural source substance and create something that is a artificial bad copy and like a rip-off of the natural source. So all ignorance is artificial, and all that is artificial is ignorant. And that includes every idea we've ever held of ourselves that is anything less than pure source perfection. So in essence, nearly everything in this world is artificially ignorant. And it's only that way because we make it so. It's only that way because we allow it to be so. It's only that way because we continue to collaborate in that way. We make pure source perfection this imperfect vision of a man called Martin wearing a white t-shirt with the beautiful soul beings and the birds, and look at the perfectly imperfect straight lines and not straight lines, and we make it so. But there is a prime source, pure source perfection that is always here, that is always present, that is never gone, it's never lost, it's not in a war, it's not in a battle with the evil. Live backwards. It's simply here, ever present, always giving, always living, always flowing through and as us, waiting for us to allow a certain amount of it through or not. We get to choose. We get to choose whether we allow the artificial version of ourselves through a little bit today, or a little bit of the pure source perfection through today. But in the human journey, there's always going to be some form of perfect imperfection. For were it otherwise, we couldn't have these bodies, we couldn't have experience, we couldn't have communication, we couldn't have conversations, we couldn't have any of these wiggly lines. Because pure source perfection, source I am, is the all of everything, it incorporates everything. It is everything. It's the source of everything, including this beautiful little mosquito who I'd like to make peace with. My little friend. I know who I am. I know who you are. Antarya Anuramaki Han Sutuye Antaryawamaki Naha. And so, as this conversation continues about artificial intelligence and organic ascension, by the way, if you're interested in the artificial intelligence conversation, we will have a call. We're recording this in May, so on Thursday the 22nd and Friday the 23rd, we will have a call with a huge panel. I think we've maybe like 15, 16 people over the two calls, giving various different views, not an echo chamber, giving all, I don't want to say all, but a broad view on this topic. But I always want to bring to the bigger picture. Artificial ignorance is one that everybody can relate with if they so choose. We're artificially ignorant of our true self. We're artificially playing a fake role. We're playing the poor me, the victim. You can see it playing out. Part of the reason the conversation, the dialogue, the AI dialogue is very important. Upstairs management said it's not a debate, it's a dialogue. Two or more gather together to communicate about a subject that has diverging views. A debate is where someone tries to, two or more people come together to try and convince the others that they're right. This is a dialogue. But you see the divisions, you see the artificial divisions, you see the artificial ignorance that leads to division, that leads to war, that leads to those who are walking a path, diverging a path, and it's all perfect. So the invitation today is to look to where are you artificially ignorant of your true nature? Where are you artificially separating yourself from your beautiful source? Where are you judging your perfectly imperfect form, your perfectly imperfect thoughts, and your perfectly imperfect feelings and trying to make them right? Rather than just allowing the pure source perfection that they are to reveal itself when we get out of the way, when we let go of identities, when we let go of this little artificial ignorance that I am this collection of thoughts, that I am this collection of ideas, some that change, some that change week by week, day by day. Are we artificially ignorant in the way that we project ourselves into this world? Or can we allow the organic nature of our being, which is perfect unto itself, no matter what the body is doing, no matter what the mind is saying, and no matter what the feeling or emotional body is showing you? This is organic wisdom. When we accept the unacceptable, when we know that artificial is part of pure source perfection, but it is a bad copy. It's a photocopy with errors, and that's okay. But if we attach our identity to an artificial copy, let's run out of a little bit of ink. if we attach our identity to a machine, we attach our identity to a collection of words, we attach our identity to who we have been. We're oh, thank you, little mosquito biting me in the bum. Yeah, so the invitation today is to see where you're holding tightly to artificial ignorance. Can't even say it now. Artificial identities, artificial ideas, artificial and outdated patterns of who you have been, not who you are becoming. Artificial divisions, artificial judgments of other people who think differently, who see differently, who speak differently. Some have the courage to speak about it, some hide behind a keyboard, some silently judge, and everything is perfect. But where are we artificially separating ourselves? Where are we artificially ignorant to our true nature? Where are we artificially dividing, creating groups and divisions that actually don't exist? And just like this form, they can serve a purpose for a time. But if our divisions no longer serve us, if our thoughts and our ideas of who we are no longer serve us, why would we continue to play out that artificial ignorance? Organic wisdom is who you are. Can't be spoken in words, can't be depicted in pictures. It's just a knowing of what is and what everything is. Until next time, from my heart to yours, the divine in me sees, loves, and honors the divine in you. Namaste. We are